Jeez, I don't know what you're talking about.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to tonight's session of The Darkness Within, our second session. Um, Let me go ahead and do a recap. As you can see, a few of the players are not here. They had other uh, conflicting schedules, which is perfectly okay. We will run it with Ophelia, Tsukiko, Geo, and Cauldress tonight. Let me do a quick recap of what happened in the last session. We awoke with Ophelia and Tsukiko in the middle of the campsite. And of course, our wonderful, fantastical kobold nugs.
Mm-hmm.
They, Nina, welcome in. They were, they woke to find their party missing. They met Colonel Bayax, who turned out to be Coldress's older brother. The Colonel Randoms, welcome in. And Colonel Bayax basically explained what was happening to the girls, that they were looking for any information they had in regards to these shadow creatures that were taking over the civilians of the towns. And once the army had departed the scene, the girls they ran into Geo first, who had come from the world of Metrol. He got teleported here. Hey, Kaichu, change your model. He um, they ran into Geo, who came from the world of Metrol. He was very confused as to why or where he was. He had a few conversations from the other side of characters that also got stuck inside of the portal. Truck-kun got Geo. Apparently. And as they were talking to Geo and they became friends, getting distracted by a lamp was S'mores, who the little moth girl, she flew over. They talked a little bit and they joined the party. Don't mind the company, Pikachu. Yes. Let's see. After that, they made their way back into the town of West something.
Great name.
Good. I have it here. 2 seconds.
I thought it was like West Side or something. I'm thinking West Point, but that's not the right thing.
Why do I not have it here? Son of a gun.
That's a good question.
Oh no. Are we lost in a bar?
Hold up. Nope. I have it here. Westray. They headed back to Westray, where they figured the most effective use of trying to get any kind of knowledge was going to the bar. Once they got inside the bar, they met Cauldress, who was standing at the bar, talking to the bartender. And off to the side, there was Kento, the Neko, who was just observing everything going on in the bar. And from there, as they were talking, they hear the sound of a stumbling civilian walking into the bar. He's lifeless. He's looking as if he is mere moments from death. And as his body collapses on the ground, a 6-foot tall shadow creature rises out of the body and begins talking to the party. It struggles a little bit, but it eventually forces itself to learn Common so it can communicate, taunting Geo by telling him he's going to take and kill Kai and his friends. that are stuck on the other side of the portal. The party eventually enters into combat with the shadow creature, and after a little while is able to best the creature. Once the creature is slain, Colonel Bayax and a few of the soldiers come running into the bar. Bayax double checking that everything is fine. He has a small conversation with his little brother Caldrus, and eventually finds out that in the course of 30 minutes over in a nearby town, 6 other civilians had dropped dead just as the elf did that lay on the ground. He says his goodbyes and makes his way out of the bar, and that is where we open tonight's session. As we open tonight's session, Colonel Bayax in the army is about to depart town, and another silver female dragon, very similar markings to both Caldrus and Colonel Bayax. This one being Eliza Bayax. She is a captain in the army, following in the footsteps of she's a second lieutenant in the army, following in the footsteps of her big brother. As she is about to depart, she gives a wave to Caldrus and follows the colonel out of town. Some of the town guards make their way into the bar and start to remove the dead elf from the bar to get it buried and taken care of. As the body is about to be removed, the local cleric actually arrives with a cleansing kit and begins to cleanse the bar of any evil entities. You see them. They've got their little smoke pot and they're burning incense, purging the area of any evil entities that may or may not still be lingering in the bar. He walks over and he comes within, I'm going to say within arm's reach as he's waving the thing across the party, but still maintaining personal space for the most part. But he waves the incense pot in front of you guys as he makes his way around the tavern. The barkeep is definitely appreciative of the cleric being there. You can tell just by his expressions. And as the cleric makes his way around the rest of the bar there, he nods to the party, he nods to the other patrons, and he nods to the barkeep, letting him know that that he is finished. And he at that point takes his leave from the bar and heads back to the chapel. And at this point, the party is still there, huddled around the bar. And what would you guys like to do?
That's a good question.
Should we investigate the bar a little bit to see if we can find any source of the entity?
We can.
Geo kind of stays in thought for a moment. He, as I said before, last session, he slowly came out of his rage and he's kind of just like a bit tired. he goes, me agree.
Nugs hands him his berry juice back.
The glass at this point, there's only a quarter glass left, and he goes, so I got a little thirsty during the fight. I'm sorry, Geo.
Alright, it's alright, child.
And Nugs is kind of like just sitting on the bar, kicking his feet a little bit, just la 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 la.
And I give him a little head pat.
Ah. For anybody that wasn't here, let me pull up Nugs real quick.
Yes, the star of the
Nugs
show, the
is
lovely
very-
Nugs.
Yeah, let me pull up Nugs. Here is Nugs, our kobold ranger, who is actually a part of the party. He will level up as the party levels up, so he is level 2. He specializes with a heavy crossbow. So he is a bit of a force to be reckoned with.
Cute but
He's
dangerous.
this boy.
Yes, because let me see what I've got here. I've got or what Nugs has. So he's got 16 AC, a +9 to initiative, 24 hit points. Let me see what else. Oh yes, and of course, chainmail armor. So a little bit of a tanky boy. So, yeah.
Yes.
We love our Nugs.
His chainmail's looking a bit raggedy.
A little bit. Wallace,
Just a little.
thank you for the hydrate, stretch, and posture check for everyone.
We did find him in like a cave thing.
Yeah, that is true.
He wears the cloth material over his chainmail.
Secret.
Keep it hidden.
Mhm.
Yes. Kinky, 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 kink. They won't notice me. Kinky, 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 kink. Stop listening for my moving changs, okay? All right, so you guys want to investigate the bar. All right. As it was Ophelia's idea. For those that are also new, let me introduce the characters down below. We'll start left to right. On the left side, you have Ophelia, the feral tiefling monk. To her right is Tsukiko, the kitsune wizard. Next to that is Geo, the goblin barbarian. Nina will remember him. Missing, which would be between Kento and Geo, is S'mores, the moth girl druid. Next up is Kento, the Neko warlock. And finally, Cauldrus Bayax, the dragonborn fighter. You're here for the cake?
The cake.
Cake.
What
The
cake?
cake.
Cake. Cake.
Cake.
Apparently there's cake.
Yeah, there's cake.
Good.
So we celebrate after the fight?
Yes, I'll go make some cake and Nug shall help me. It will be edible, I promise.
Hold up. Let me check Nugs' nature. I mean, he's got a +1. You've got a +4. So, okay, you might be able to do a little bit of cooking.
Yay! It'll be edible, I promise.
You want cake, Akaiju?
Everybody wants cake. What do you mean?
I mean, that's
Yeah,
fair.
exactly.
That's fair.
Dude, oh my god, my head is spinning. Anyway. Good morning or afternoon or evening? Jesus Christ.
Good
You
morning,
passed the
evening,
hell-
and afternoon.
Yes, I passed the hell out. Holy shit.
Take a minute to relax.
Yeah, no
We'll
worries.
drag you with us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No worries, no worries. All right.
I was-
Ophelia.
I
Yes.
You're good, Kento. You're good. Ophelia, would you please do for me a investigation check, please? And sorry, chat. Let me zoom out of the map a little bit for you.
I think there's a cobalt on top of me.
So you've got like a 55-pound person sitting on you.
Sleeping, probably pushing my stomach down for hard to breathe, for me to breathe. Yes.
Actually, hold up. Kobold D&D weight. Okay,
Also, he's 3 years
only about
old.
so only about this. Even an adult. Actually, no. So a kobold stands between 2 and 2.5 feet tall as an adult, and weighs 35 to 45 pounds max. So, not even that's a medium breed dog, essentially. Interesting. But, yes, welcome back, S'mores. All right. So, you don't find anything with your roll of 10 for the investigation.
Nuts.
No.
Tsukiko,
Mm-hmm.
would you please roll investigation?
Yeah, I guess. Sure. Hello. There it is. I found it.
Congratulations. Cake for you.
Yay!
Okay, so with your 18, you notice the bartender giving off, like, you notice that the bartender acting a little strange. You notice that that he's semi giving off a black aura. Or at least you believe it to be the work of the bartender. Or at least you believe it's coming off of him. What do you do?
I pull Ophelia aside and tell her everything that you just told me.
Okay. Very well.
Yeah.
Ophelia kind of sits there for a moment thinking. And she goes around to the rest of the party members that helped her and Tsukiko fight the demon. And whispers to each and every one of them that there's a dark aura around the bartender.
Okay.
When Gio kind of hears this, he's like, I kind of slowly grips his battle axe. Like, we know what do.
Soldier's gonna
Calm
hold
down,
down his axe,
Gio.
hold down Gio's axe just in case he before he does something reckless.
So Gio, he walks up to the bar and he talks to the barkeeper. You see often black people? Black smoky people?
I'm gonna need a minute with that one.
What'd you say?
Give me just a second with that one, Kilman.
You wanna try that again, Kilman?
Yeah. Let's try
Try
that
it
one
again,
again, Kilman.
Yeah.
Before I lose my channel.
You wanna try that again, Gio?
I thought I would be the reason you lose your channel.
Oh God. All right, from the top, Geo.
After saying that he doesn't say anything, he's like, you see shadow people
There we go.
often?
No, not usually. That's the first one I've ever seen in here. I do recognize the elf though. Good guy. Very was in here quite a lot. Big family. Had wife, second wife, mistress, and 12 kids. Oh, and second mistress. Don't forget her. Oh man, she be a fox. Oh, buddy. Lucky elf.
A fox like a kitsune.
Oh, well, I mean,
So
yeah.
so you
Oh,
know-
yeah, I would say so. She had 3 tails, so yeah.
So
What's
you
the business
know
of elf?
nothing about shadow people?
Do I know anything about them? Well, let me think for a moment. Well, I mean, I've dabbled in the dark magics, but never to that degree.
Do
Arrow
continue.
perception.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll deception.
Perception.
Oh, perception?
Never
Yeah.
mind.
He is telling the truth to you.
Can I roll a perception check on that too?
Yep, go right ahead.
And while I'm doing that, Cauldrons just do continue.
So, I mean, I'll be honest. I like I said, I dabble in the dark magics, and well, I say that it's because I'm a necromancer. So, black magic is something I specialize in. When I'm not serving up drinks and taking care of the patrons, my necromancer
Geo-
days are behind me, but I'm a necromancer by
Geo kind of
trade.
grimaces. Geo kind of grimaces. Go, good. Me no like magic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I try not to practice much anymore. After losing my wife,
no longer do. Me only like natural magic, nature magic. Me used to just make things appear when me get angry. Me okay with that.
well, you see,
Weird
when
nature.
my wife got teleported to the world of Metro and took up residence in, oh god, what was the name of that city? Well, I can't remember the name of the city, but she got teleported to Metro, and she herself was a necromancer. I do know she took up residence in the capital city.
Geo's axe drops to the ground.
Ophelia jumps back a bit as it slams on the ground. Like,
Cauldrons is gonna
And he's like, and he goes,
pick up that.
you shop lady's husband? We sell bodies to shop lady. She want many heads.
Oh,
Need to supply many heads.
that doesn't surprise me. She definitely needed them for things.
And what would those things be?
She made many skeleton walkers.
Yep, that would be it. she take
Ophelia
she
just
take the bodies
at
and
all is suspicious of this man. He is completely friendly.
Can I ask Geo a question?
absolutely go right ahead.
Geo, do you happen to remember how she made these skeletons?
Me no exact. She always make them after me leave. But she
Okay.
paid good gold. That she did pay good gold. Me come back next day with more bodies and her head, and she make new skeletons.
Good to know. I have more questions for you later. I need to
Oh.
pick your
Oh,
brain
oh,
about this.
what was her name? Oh, I believe it was, if I remember
No pick
correctly.
me, brain. Me that hood.
Oh, give me just a minute. What was her name again?
It probably would.
Geo, that's just a figure of speech. And also, you dropped your axe.
Oh yeah, Geo.
Yeah, go
Oh,
pick it
yeah.
up.
Geo quickly
Oh,
bends down and picks it up.
her name was Vivian. She was beautiful. By the way, I've posted a picture of Vivian.
Geo kind
Lovely.
of Geo kind of gets embarrassed over that. That she was. Me no she had husband in beginning. Me sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. Like I said, she got teleported back when we were younger.
Before me found me beloved.
No, it's quite all right. I figured as much. It's okay.
Me only say nice thing. We never get involved.
No worries. But is there anything else I can help you people with? I really appreciate you guys taking care of that elf and, well, not the elf, but the demon. I really appreciate you guys doing that for me.
Not a problem.
She was like, if you want body, me can supply anytime.
I very much appreciate that, but you see, the church isn't too kind on necromancers, so I keep my black magic under control, and it's why I now just serve beer to the peoples.
Me understand.
Question.
Yes,
Johnny,
sir. Oh, yes.
for you.
Yep.
How much damage is there in the bar from the fight?
Well, let's see.
Let-
Definitely some destroyed bar stools. Some of the table, some of the flooring is more cracked than it was originally. Let's blame the
Okay.
big axe that also just fell on the ground.
Okay, so how much would the repairs cost?
2 seconds. I'm going to say roughly, realistically, about 40 gold.
Okay. Okay, never mind then.
I was going to say, are we using the family funds?
Yes, that's what I was gonna like, can I just like
Mhm.
give him like a just give him a piece of paper and it's like go ask this person for some gold for the repairs.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But roll for me sleight of hand.
Why? Okay, like you want me to roll sleight of hand, right?
Yep. Just to see if anybody else notices it. Oh yeah, nobody notices. So they don't notice you writing it and sliding it across the table to them or to him.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the barkeep takes it and nods. And he kind of mouths appreciated to you.
And Carl just nods. So what next, guys?
Maybe we go church. Church came to cleanse. Maybe they know.
Good idea.
Well, if nothing, they might know how we can better deal with these things the next time we find one.
Maybe we could get some holy water.
Okay. So is that what we're doing?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So you guys depart the bar and you make your way outside the bar and over to the central building, over to the church.
As Ophelia is leaving, Nugs is still sitting on the bar. She just kind of quickly walks back over to the bar where he is, snatches him up, and just, thank you, and leaves quickly with him in hand.
Hey! Oh, I was having fun.
You can't
Oh,
stay here alone.
I can take care of myself. Ooh, look, shiny thing.
What shiny thing?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. It's fine. We go.
Stay with us, Nugs. Don't you grumble at me.
Gentle taps on the head.
Can I move my sewing needle in a way that it catches Nug's attention as a shiny thing so he'll follow us?
Absolutely. And s'mores, for that, please take inspiration.
I can't. I already have one. Can I give it to someone else?
No.
Damn it.
But okay, yeah.
I
So
can
Nugs is
distract him with my tails.
You watch who's carrying Nugs right now?
I am.
Okay.
Ophelia.
Are you wrapped
I'll put
around
him down on the
Ophelia's
ground.
neck?
No, I am walking.
Okay. You watch as Nugs kind of like mad dashes, jumps, and lands in Tsukiko's tails. Fluffy. Ha. And then he kind of like pokes his head out and looks over and sees S'mores kind of like twirling her sewing needle around and goes, "Oh, shiny."
I just picture like his tiny hands trying to grasp for it.
I want it.
I could use him in real life right now. I've lost 3 sewing needles. They're somewhere on the floor. I'm afraid to walk.
Oh no.
I've
Oh,
been
no.
there before.
I've done that too.
Yeah. Good luck.
As you make your way into the church, you notice the afternoon. I don't want to. You notice there are a few people that are sitting in the pews and they've got their heads down praying, and one of them kind of looking a little sus-ish.
Like a good sus or a bad sus?
That depends.
Sus in what way?
Oh no. The ways that sus is known.
Oh, Ophelia. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Ophelia kind of freezes in place, clutching her weapon handle and slowly backing away.
It's
Geo keeps looking back and forth and go, you know?
Do not engage him. Her
See
eyes
that?
fixated on him. Very.
We kill.
you try.
He looks like an interesting guy.
You can certainly try. I promise you, you will not succeed if you try now. Just know, Ophelia and friends, I am around. But I will take my leave now. And you watch
Ophelia.
as he stands up, standing roughly about 6'3", He kind of stands, and he very tall, like very lanky. He walks by the party, just in a in the manner of I'm better than you is the vibe he is giving off. But he also looks over at Ophelia and gives a look of, you know. And he
Ophelia kind of stands in front of the party, her arm and weapon outstretched across all of them, making sure he stays away from them.
And he kind of saunters along, and you notice a girl sitting with him. Let me grab her real quick. A girl gets up and or should I say, a fairy stands and takes flight and follows him out.
Do I recognize the fairy at all by chance?
You do not.
Okay.
She kind of looks at the party, memorizing everybody's looks, and she takes off and flies away, with following the mysterious tall figure.
Ophelia's eyes never leave the man's gaze. She just continually watches him as he leaves.
And you notice, like, they push open the double doors of the church, and you notice as they exit, like, the doors don't even have a time to close before they vanish out of thin air. And they're just gone.
Ophelia slowly lowers her weapon back down to her side, her hand slightly trembling as she tries to keep her composure.
Okay.
You all right?
If you see him, do not engage him. He is very much an evil person.
And do you mind telling us the backstory of you two?
She slightly lowers her head and sighs. He is, how do I put this? My creator. I am not like a normal tiefling. He created me in his laboratory to be the him he could not be. He does vile experiments on anybody he sees fit.
DM, can you put the photo of him in chat?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, because I think I noticed something about his costume, and I want to double check it before I say anything about it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna post it in the NPC photos.
Okay, wherever that is.
It's under the Darkness Within channel.
I have it.
All right. So, mysterious figures have left. You've gone back to relaxing for the most part. Still being in the church, would you like to proceed?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Ophelia's just going to keep a watchful eye out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you. He's wearing skinny jeans with a belt. I thought I saw that, but I just needed clarification before I said anything. I'm sorry.
I honestly didn't think it was that. I thought it was something else.
I thought so too.
No, they're very clearly black skinny jeans with the white belt.
Well, yeah,
He is
I
making a
know.
statement, and it's not a good one.
I know, but like I thought you meant like you seen this before and in somebody else's stream, so you were going to tell
No.
Dungeon about it. That's what I
No.
thought you meant.
No,
And I
just
think you meant
no.
that you were talking about the clothes.
So
No,
I'm
I'm
okay.
sorry, I'm
Getting
always
back on
looking at
track.
clothing.
It's okay.
Getting back on
Yes, let's
track.
continue in the church.
I'm going to post an image also in the NPC, and it's where this character comes from.
Oh.
Mm.
He is the human form of that. That's why he speaks as he does.
That did not sound anywhere near like that.
I kind of figured that's what you were going for.
But that one doesn't wear skinny jeans. He makes better fashion choices.
Anyway, enough about
Okay.
fashion.
Does GOC, the pastor or preacher or whoever the person in charge is around?
Yep. You notice they're at the front of the church, and their clerics are kind of off to the sides, tending to some of the others that are there for prayer, and some of them are a little terrified after the events that just happened in their town.
Gio just kind of walks up to the main guy, and he's like, do you know anything about shadow people?
Ah,
Where they come from?
well, they are, obviously, as you have discovered, a very dark entity. As in regards to their origin, we've heard rumors of a recent resurrection event that happened with a group of very, very, very powerful necromancers that, from our understanding, they brought back two creatures known only as the King and Queen. Rumor has it, and we can't confirm whether or not this to be true or not, but at least, well, I shouldn't say rumors, lore has it that the King and Queen, when reborn, will rebuild their army through the souls of the living. So what you fought was basically a corrupted soul. The soul of that elf. So,
Is there a way to easily kill corrupted soul or fix corrupted soul?
Fix a corrupted soul. Now that's... Well, killing them, that's easy. That would be with a spirit-tipped weapon. And or, well, if you can get a hold of holy water, putting that on, say, your giant axe there, friend, drizzling that over the blade tip, that definitely helps with dealing with them. But if you can find some of the more lesser known magical tipped weapons, those will definitely take care of those creatures.
So what happens to a corrupted soul once it's defeated?
Oh, then it dies. The soul itself is slain. Nobody knows where it goes, but we do know that the numbers of the enemy don't grow per se. The souls do not come back. They are done for. And we haven't figured out a way how to revive them and make them good again. We're still working on that.
We're in a church, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will bite my tongue because you're live this time.
You make holy water?
We sure do. We boil the hell out of it, as the kids say. But yes, we do have a small amount on hand.
How much would it
Hypothetically,
be?
Okay. S'mores, you first.
I said hypothetically, couldn't we make the holy water ourselves? Don't we have a cleric on our party?
You do not.
No.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Kento, what did you say?
How much would it be to purchase?
Well, let's see, because I need to protect the town. I can't give you much, but what I can spare 5 vials, enough to vanquish roughly 10 of those shadow demons. I can give you 10 vials, or 5 vials, and for say, I'll be generous because you guys did help out the town. 5 gold, 1 gold apiece. Normally they're 5 gold apiece for those that want them.
Another question. Who's the closest person in our party to me?
I figure you guys would all be kind of like in a almost like a half circle towards the front of the church, speaking to the
Almost
priest.
grouped together.
Yeah, kind of grouped together. So, the party is the closest one to you. You're all equal distance.
Okay, can I go up to Ophelia and whisper in her ear, do you just want to kidnap one of the priests and force them to make holy water for us?
Ophelia, like, looks shocked for a moment. Like, what did you just say?
I'm trying to be good for twins here. We have to kidnap one of the priests.
She
We both know
whispers
they're
back.
sinners.
She whispers back, kind of shocked. I don't think that's a good idea.
We do the town a favor. We all know what they do.
This is not a Catholic church.
I don't care. It's a church. They all fall under the same umbrella in my mind.
That's a very broad spectrum to be putting under such a tiny umbrella.
This isn't that kind of stream.
No, and it won't become that kind of stream.
Can we
Don't put
kidnap
anything under my
a priest?
umbrella.
Bunny, take inspiration.
Thank you.
I can't. Which one?
Ophelia.
Okay.
Thank you.
My
You're very welcome. All right. Ophelia, please continue.
Yeah, so we can get away from that conversation.
I vote we kidnap him.
She's just gonna put her
No.
head in her hand and shake her head. No, no, we are not doing that. That is a bad idea.
It's his name.
And she whispers, "Besides, I'm a demon. I don't think I should be doing that."
You would be getting on good side. God's good side.
No.
God,
Oh, Lord.
not the Lord. I said God.
Again, I'm a demon. I have no god.
Can I purchase those 5 bottles? And I would like to hand them 8 pieces of gold.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. Very, very kind of you, sir. Let me get one of my students to retrieve those vials for you. So go ahead and remove the 8 pieces of gold from your inventory. And if you need me to do it, I don't know if you're on mobile or if you're on your computer. If you need me to do it, make it easy.
I'm using the computer.
Okay. So the head priest turns around and looks at one of his students. Please go retrieve 5 bottles of the holy water and give them to this
Ophelia.
gentleman.
This is our chance while his back's turned.
No.
Oh.
Ah!
Ophelia's just gonna snatch the little fairy up by the back of her shirt and hold her in her arms, covering her tiny little mouth. Like, we do not talk of this here.
You in trouble?
Nugs.
What?
Save yourself.
But
No.
the
Sure.
little one's also in
Sure.
trouble.
Shush. We don't talk about it. Stay in the fluffy tails.
Fluffy tails, fluffy tails. I sleep now. Sorry if I get drool on your tails.
Oh, good. I'll wash them out later.
All right. So the
Ophelia takes like a pocket square out of her coat and puts it in Tsukiko's little mouth, like for later.
Wait, my mouth?
Did you just put that in her mouth? Here, this is for you. Okay.
I thought she was around my shoulder still.
No,
Was
she's
she not?
standing.
Okay, then I hand to her. Okay. I thought she was around my shoulders still. Okay. She's always around my shoulders.
All I picture is her just, here you go. Hey, hold up. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I feel like you're stuffing something in the wrong person's mouth.
Hold up.
I thought that was meant for the little tiny fly. For the tiny fairy.
Moth.
The fairy, the fly, the moth.
This is a scuff
can
stream,
still
okay?
Please. I just want to make that known.
It's fine.
What are you making known?
That I can probably still stab the priest.
No.
No,
I
I've
have
got you in
moved
my
on from
arms.
kidnap.
No, I'm kidnapping the tiny moth fairy. This is how it's gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So.
I'm just ignoring what's behind me. I'm just looking at the priest.
Okay. And the
I'm amazed you can ignore it.
Good.
all right. The
You don't want your
student.
handkerchief?
The student eventually makes their way back and hands Kento the 5 bottles. They're wrapped up in a white cloth, each one individually wrapped, and in a small basket. Here you go, sir. I hope this works out for you.
Thank you. I reach out and grab him.
Okay. And you know what? I'm going to quickly add a custom item to your inventory. I will put it in your backpack real quick. Add custom item. Let's do holy water vials. And there you go. Cool. And the priest turns back. So, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes.
Yes, little one.
Oh, I was waiting for Ophelia to stop me. I didn't think I would be able to speak.
Ophelia's just glaring at you like, don't do anything stupid. We don't want to go to jail.
Jail's the least of our worries. Is there any way you could teach us how to make holy water ourselves?
You see, technically speaking, I would be able to teach you, but you have a bit of a problem. And it is no judgment against you, young lady, he says as he turns his direction turns his attention to Ophelia. And before we respond, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. Go ahead and get the snacks, get the namis, use the restroom, and we will be back.
Yay! I'm actually going to get some nummies myself.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Let me get some food too.
Can chat hear us right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I turned up the stream double check. Yeah.
Man, I'm getting tired. But I gotta push through.
Virgil.
All right, welcome back, everyone, from the quick break. Hope you guys got your drinks, got your namis, and yeah, welcome back. All right, so Ophelia, with that last comment from the priest.
She's just gonna look up at him and kind of glare at him,
Okay.
a bit puzzled, but half knowing what he might say.
Okay. And he looks and goes, I, again, mean no harm. I know what you are. As soon as your group entered, I used detect good and evil, and 2 of you I am suspicious of. But everyone is welcome in the church. I would just recommend, if you're to use any of the holy water, that you have one of your party members apply it to your weapon there. I don't need you hurt. I may dislike the demon kind, but I still don't want to see you hurt, especially because you helped out the town and you're helping me out in the end. And if you guys ever need anything, any healing, a place to stay, you are back in this way, on this side of the country, you are more than welcome to come back to Westray. Welcome in, Raccoon.
Thank you, Raccoon.
So yes, but yes, there is more than enough place here at the church to stay. If you ever need a place, you are always more than welcome here.
Thank you.
Of course.
She's gonna be slightly untrusting of him.
Okay.
I mean, he's in a church and a holy being. He could come and kill her if they decided to stay in the church, if he so wanted to.
This is true.
Because demon in a church. I
Right.
should be bursting into flames right now.
Well, to be fair, you're not a full demon because you are technically part human in essence, being a tiefling.
Yes.
So.
And I'm not technically either one of them because I am cult experiment. No one knows really what I am.
This is true. So, all right, so you have received your holy water. You've been offered a place to stay if you ever are back in the town. And you now know that this priest is, for the most part, trustworthy of your party and willing to help you out if you guys need a hand. Besides S'mores wanting to take a cleric, what are you guys doing?
Not taking a cleric.
Good. I like this.
I don't.
It's a very good question. But we know one thing we're not going to do.
And what's that?
Leave him here alive.
Not take the cleric.
Ophelia is just gonna take the moth outside.
Okay.
I don't.
She cannot be in this place. Obviously,
You're
it's
so lucky. I
hurting
don't want
her
to use
mentally.
wild shape.
I
You
don't
will
know
not
what I
be an
missed.
animal.
All right.
I just got back to my PC, so I don't know if I missed anything.
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
All right, so
I'm
you
sorry if you hear noise in the background. One of my dogs just came down.
you're fine. So go ahead, Gio.
This is out of character, but as I said, I will have to call it quits at round 10 because I do have church in the morning.
Okay. All right, so you guys finish up at the church. Or was there anybody else that wanted to speak to the priest? Besides S'mores.
No.
I'd like to speak to him on one-on-one.
Okay, yeah. So,
Okay.
yep, go ahead.
By any chance, on behalf of my team, I do apologize for them. But is there actually a way for me to learn any of this? Because I love to research and love to learn new things.
See, you were the other one that I detected was evil. And it's because of your entity.
Oh,
It wasn't just her. If I could, I would teach you. But unfortunately for you, we both worship two separate gods. And my teaching restricts me from working with the dark ones. Otherwise, I would. Trust-
yeah, I didn't know about this. I was just curious of a statue.
No.
I was in a cave and I found something in the cave and things happened.
As you're talking to the priest, you hear in your head, "You shut your mouth now. You will not speak to him, Father."
Forgive me, priest. I must go. I start walking away.
And he goes, And immediately he drops his head into a prayer. And as you're walking away, he can tell that he uses again detect good and evil, but this time instead of just sensing the fact that what do you call it? Instead of just sensing that you and Ophelia had evil sides, it's more at this point he sees Cthulhu kind of hovering, like a shadow figure of Cthulhu hovering over you. And he goes, "One I shan't mess with." And he looks, and Cthulhu kind of turns and faces the priest. And he goes, "I mean you no harm. And trust me, I will not harm him." Cthulhu just...
Perry the platypus.
All right.
I meet up at the party.
Okay. All right. So you guys meet up outside of the church. You notice at this point, some of the cleric students are basically running around, and they've got their incense burners, and they're running around the town, starting to basically go up to people and start cleansing them, making sure they're okay, making sure there's no more corrupted souls. Oh, sorry. In the town. Make sure they're fine.
I just want to ask, out of character, is this incense or smoke okay for me as I'm demon?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not going to die.
Yeah.
Because of the cult
me
experiment
too.
side of it.
Okay.
For you, Kento, it's more so like you're fine around it, but if obviously Cthulhu showed up more so than just talking to you, like if he showed himself, he couldn't be there. But it's fine for you. But the sensing of the evil thing about you is the fact that you're tied to Cthulhu.
Yeah, okay.
So that's where the evil comes for your side, is the fact that, yeah, cool, you're good. You're I can't remember what your character is offhand. Description. Okay, chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
So being chaotic neutral, obviously you're not super evil. But it's more so the Cthulhu side of it is what he was sensing when he used his detect good and evil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ophelia still holding me?
Ophelia, are you still holding the little one? Welcome in, Stellar Raccoon. Ophelia? Oh, she's muted right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I think she's probably talking to family at the moment. I guess this is a DM call. All right. Random roll. She is still holding you.
Damn it. Can I do a strength check to see if I can get out of her grip?
You can certainly try. She will have to, you can do a strength check, and I will have Bunny do a strength, a strength saving throw. No, well, for you, it'd be a saving throw, because you're grasped.
Okay.
So Bunny will have to do a strength check to see if she maintains you being grabbed.
I think I did the wrong thing. You tell me.
No, you do strength save. All right, so we'll see what Bunny rolls for her strength check. Is she back yet? I don't think so.
Well, if she's not talking, I don't think she's back.
No. As the DM, you should be able to roll for her. Yeah. Stellar, thank you for the 100 biddies. All right, let's see. If my curse is the DM. No, we are using DMD Beyond. I've spent like $600 on this website for buying characters and books and shit, so switching isn't a financial option for me. Let's see, where's Ophelia? There she is. Strength check. You are still grasped as she rolls a
Damn it.
17.
Is wild shape a canteen or a spell?
Stop trying to break free.
No, I'm not going to stop.
Wow, shit, isn't that a cantrip?
We know exactly what you're going to do once you do.
That's nice. I'm glad.
So if you break free, what are the chances that somebody else grabs you instead?
By
you,
what I'm
Caroline.
changing into in wild shape, you cannot grab me. I will be too big.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll be bigger than all our party members. I don't know. Little idea?
You'll still be shorter than Ophelia.
Even as the
even
one
changing
creature?
into a centaur, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Miniature centaur.
I transform into skeleton like creatures.
But
so you
even
can
still,
see the
you
skin
don't
but see through it.
you don't know that yet. And I
Mm.
believe that's just
That's everything.
I'd have to look at it for druids. I can't remember if it's... I know it's not a cantrip because you can only use it a certain amount of times per day.
Ah.
And what would happen is if you use it too many times, you're then stuck in that form until you can long rest.
Okay.
It's a short rest, isn't it?
Is it a short rest? I haven't
Well, shit,
messed
short
with
rest.
druids enough to know. Okay. So she is sitting there and she more just keeps her hands wrapped around S'mores as S'mores tries to struggle out. All right. Okay, Gilman.
Are you Hi, Bunny.
Hi, sorry.
No worries.
You're fine. I'm trying to get out of your
stuck in the bars of the window.
Oh, is he okay?
Yes, she's fine. She was like, I don't want to get out. I want to live here now.
Me too. But not in your arms, I'm sorry.
We
So
she did a strength save to try to escape. You did
can
a
you
strength.
kindly let me go?
Oh, Ophelia puts her down.
And I make a run to go kidnap one of the children who are in church uniforms.
Ow.
So
See? That's what happens when you put her down.
So wait,
I wasn't getting any.
All right, so you are going after one of the clerics?
Yes.
Oh, okay, give me a minute.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, no. Dungeon gets to have some fun.
Oh no.
Thank you,
I need...
I didn't say I was going at them with a weapon. I just said I'm going to go chase after them. That doesn't mean I'm fast enough either.
Or you're strong enough to.
No,
I don't know about strength.
I
might be, because it's a child.
Why do you
Is there a way for
assume
me to
they're
catch her
children?
real-
They're
I'm still
cleric
waiting to find out
students.
about wild shape.
You don't know wild shape.
I thought I did because we leveled up.
You don't learn it until level 3.
Oh.
No, she has wild shape.
Does she?
Yeah, but it has to be
I
a
thought it was
creature you've
level
seen
2.
before.
Okay.
Oh. True. And as your first version, you can get basically a wolf. You don't gain access to the big boy until you hit 8th level.
Okay, but I can still transform into small things?
Technically speaking, yes.
Good to know.
So are you still proceeding after the child?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless someone tries to grab me and does it successfully.
Can I
But
grab
why
her?
is it a child?
Why do you assume
Because
it's a
I was told
child?
there's children. Because you said there were children outside.
Well,
What is she doing?
wait, are you going
Not
after
missing
like one of the
children.
civil? Are you going after like a citizen?
No, I'm going after like the clerics in training or whatever they're called.
Oh, those are like those are like teenagers.
Gia will try and stop her.
So will I.
What do you want me to do?
Well, as she is running away from the party, we're gonna do athletics.
Athletics?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Where do we
I
find
rolled
that?
a 1. I got a not 1, but I got 6. So wow.
How do I roll athletics?
It's in your skills.
Got it. So everyone's doing this?
No, only Geo and Kento.
Mm.
Geo mutters himself. What's like in poison when you need it?
Oh, yeah.
What did you roll, Kento?
Kanto rolled
A
up
2.
Oh, Jesus.
I can try,
Okay.
but I'm gonna take Nugs out of my tail and set him down on the ground first,
Okay.
and then change into my fox form.
Cool. Roll with advantage.
Oh, where's that?
All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to right-click on the button, and it'll say roll with advantage. I was hoping you would change into your Kitsune form.
Great. I don't know where this is.
So if you look in the center of your character sheet, you'll see there's acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics. You'll see there. Right click on the button for rolling. And you'll see that there's you have the option to advantage, flat roll, and disadvantage. Click for me, advantage.
Okay. Roll.
Yep. All right.
That's
We're going with that. All right. S'mores, roll for me athletics.
I'm sad.
You know what? I'll even allow you to keep the 10 that you previously rolled. Spoopy, what's it look like as you catch her?
Well, I have to be very, very careful. And I jump up and leap, but bite my mouth over her wings very carefully,
Okay.
and then prance my way back to the party.
Carrying her in your mouth.
Yes.
I love it. Okay.
Ophelia bends down
Thank you
and
for the
gives
lurk, Taco.
Tsukiko a nice pat on the head. Just, good girl.
And I just wag my tail.
The party's pet.
Damn. Okay, good.
Out of character, real quick. Why was she going after the priest?
That's a good question.
Because they can make holy water for us. We won't have to pay them. We can just have it on tap.
She basically wanted to slave herself.
What? No.
She wanted to enslave the.
No, they would be free to go, but we could have holy water on tap. After they make us all the holy water, they're free to go.
Doesn't work that way.
We're going to make it work that way.
So you're creating a enslaved holy man. when you in fact were a slave yourself.
I mean,
That is
technically they're
counterintuitive.
already enslaved if you work for
She's
the church.
projecting.
Okay.
Everything
No,
he
but
owns
okay,
goes
okay.
right to the church, so
Hmm.
We're not touching it. We're not touching it.
it doesn't
this
help with
continues, I'm
what's
gonna
going
touch
on
it.
tomorrow.
But I'll keep quiet for now.
For now.
For now.
Ooh, interesting.
This isn't that kind of stream.
No,
We're
No.
going to make it that kind of stream.
no, we're not. I will mute you. Anyway,
Anyways.
yes.
hmm
All right. So, you've retrieved the s'mores after she was being defiant. What are you guys doing now?
Counting.
Okay.
What time of the day is it?
It is roughly evening time frame. I would say it's roughly about 6 to 7 p.m.
What time of you?
Summer.
Okay. Anyways, Gio's gonna look for a inn.
Okay.
We were just at one. Wait, no, that was a tavern. Never mind.
Tavern, inn, they offer the same services.
Yeah, maybe we
Yeah.
should just go back to it then.
Okay.
Back to that weird, suspicious bartender.
What? No, everything is fine.
Nothing could go wrong.
And
Yeah,
nothing
no,
can go
exactly.
wrong. Oh my god,
Everything's
it all went
fine.
wrong.
He's secretly a priest, not just a bartender.
Secretly.
Ah, welcome back, adventurers. Welcome back to the tavern. What can I help you with? What you guys want to drink? I got you. Drinks on the house.
And I'm still in my little fox form, so I jump on the table and sit down.
Ah,
With the
moss
s'mores in my
still
mouth.
in your mouth.
Those s'mores in my mouth.
and the barkeep's kind of looking at you, just. Is this one with you? Or do wild fox
Yes.
walk into my bar? Hmm.
She's with us.
Okay. All right, I won't have to beat her with my broom.
Oh,
Oh god,
I'll run
Gio's-
around.
he's a pet.
Are you ever going to let me go?
Good question.
And Nugs kind of just walks over. Well, if you stop trying to take the children, then we wouldn't have to keep you tied up.
I don't get
Why
it,
did he
Doug.
get a
You were a
southern
child
accent?
and they were allowed to take you.
Yeah,
We
What's the
adopted him.
difference?
I'm a.
That's different.
You kidnapped him from his family.
We adopted him.
No, he was willing
Keep
to go.
calling yourself that one.
He
Who
he
says they're
wanted
not
to
He
go.
willing
was
to go?
willing to go. Yes, he was.
He wanted to
Who
go.
says they're not willing to go?
Oh, why don't you ask Nugs that question?
I'm saying the children or the priest. Who says they're not willing to go?
Oh,
We
you
Did you
didn't
ask
ask.
them?
took him forcefully and have him work. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Did you ask
Oh,
them?
bartender, could I actually have a drink, please?
Oh, of course. let me get that drink for you. Wow, what do you have? You want beer? I got beer.
Any? Yes, I'll take a beer.
All right, beer it is. And he turns around and quickly pours a stein and slides it across the table to you. There you go.
Hey, thank you.
Gio will sit down and order a mug of berry juice.
I got you. Got your berry juice. Slides it down the bar.
Carl just gets a a mug of beer, and then he'll tell the bartender and a mug of berry juice for the kobold, for the little one.
All right, come right up. Let me grab that beer and that berry juice for you. All right.
I would not be able to drink because I have to keep this moth in check.
Can I have a mead?
Are you old enough to drink? You don't look big enough.
Don't test me.
I would like to see you try, but here. And he slides over a gallon, an empty gallon jar in front of Spoopy. There you go. If you want to keep your little moth friend from flying away.
No.
Oh, can I do that? Do we have a cork keeper in there?
Oh, here. I almost forgot the lid. Here you go.
You're putting a
Wait,
fairy
before
in
you
a
do,
jar?
does it have holes in the lid?
Nope.
Well,
I'm just gonna
hold up. Let me.
spit her in there.
Honey, you weren't here
He reaches over the bar and grabs the sewing needle and starts poking holes in the metal lid. There you go. Oh, and here's your weapon back.
Thank you, asshole.
Ah, you're very
Okay,
welcome.
I'll just spit her in there and then close the lid quickly.
I just picture the bartender like putting a straw through one of the holes so she can have her mead.
Bunny,
and
you
be
weren't
drunk
here, but
in the jar.
Bunny, before stream we were talking about the trend on TikTok with Rainbow Jazz in the jar.
No, we are not getting into
Make
that.
it so much worse.
I look over to see why is the fairy in a jar now?
It's a lightning bug.
You don't want to be in the jar. Can I like try to roll it off the counter to shatter it?
Can I catch
That would
it?
be very dangerous to you. I hope you know that.
That's fine at this point. I can go to one of the clerics you guys won't let me interact with.
No.
You want to kidnap them?
They don't know that.
And don't worry, I'm prepared.
I'm gonna put up wanted posters for the
No.
fairy.
Hold up. All right. Lost or
Yeah.
S'mores. Go ahead and roll for me a strength check.
Wait a second. I'm not at the computer. I'm trying not to pinch my hand with the sewing machine.
Careful.
I think it was strength again.
That's stealth.
So nothing. Oh. I saw the S, I'm sorry.
Top left.
Can I use my inspiration die?
Yes, you can.
Mm.
So go ahead
That's
and
much better.
all right. Hold up. So as everybody's getting their drinks and Ophelia gets eventually her appy juice, nobody's really paying attention, but S'mores has shoved her needle through one of the holes in the lid and has been able to twist it open. So the lid just lifts off and she slides it off enough that it doesn't make a sound to anybody. She slides it off and she is able to exit the jar without notifying the party or alerting the party.
Right. Can I just I forget, do I have invisibility? I have to check. Huh?
I said, oh my goodness.
I don't think I do, but can I just quietly walk up behind the party and just scare them?
Yeah, roll stealth. Give me just a second.
I hope
You're
no one
fine.
has a fly swatter.
I will cry.
I have paws. Does that
Geo
count?
has an axe in his hand. I hope he realizes.
That's a good fly swatter. But
I'm
you
still
are
in my
able to
kitsune form.
you are able to sneak up behind me or behind the party. I was double checking to see who, what everybody's passive perceptions were. So, yeah, you are able to sneak up behind the party and go ahead and do what you want to do.
I want to grab Spoopy and shove her in the jar.
Wow,
Okay.
I don't even think I could fit in there.
I think at least her head might fit.
Oh, she's bigger than me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, she's the size of a fox with 2 tails.
And you're
Okay.
1 foot.
Yeah.
Why am I getting put in the jar?
You put me in the jar. Revenge.
For reasons.
Bullshit reasons.
No, for a reason.
So, if you want to try to put her
BS
in the
reason.
jar, it's going to be the stealth to be able to sneak up behind her. But now you also have to do a strength check to see if you are able to lift/overpower her.
There you go.
You are not able to lift her or put her in the jar. You
Yeah.
more just like you like run into her annoyed and you kind of just frustrated sounds.
But how would the kitsune fit in a jar?
I can
It
just
doesn't
see
matter.
like maybe her head fitting at the most.
It's the sentiment
getting
of
stuck.
getting revenge.
And probably somebody wanted me in a jar.
You put me in a jar first.
For reasons, though.
BS reasons.
No.
All I
I
was
didn't put
doing
you in
was
a jar.
ordering
Everybody
a
else
drink.
would have.
I was ordering a drink, and you decided to put me in a jar.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
bartender put a straw in it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
The bartender's also a very old man who has no idea what he's doing, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna
kick your
ass, you little moth. Oh my god. You causing trouble
Oh my
in my
God.
bar?
Oh my god.
I'm just going to ignore him because I don't see him as a threat.
Okay. All right, we're gonna ignore me. All right. I'll be right back. You're gonna ignore this.
Oh no.
And you watch him like slowly do an old man turn as he walks back to one of the counters in the back, and he comes back out and goes, "My artificer friend gave me this, and this served me quite well." And he pulls out a revolver. And at this point, you watch as Nugs is sitting there going, "Boomstick. He has a boomstick." And he looks up at Ophelia. "I want a boomstick."
Do you know how to use a boomstick?
"I can learn. I'm a ranger. I'm good with crossbows and heavy crossbows. It can't be much different."
If I remember correctly, the London Metro had no guns, right?
Correct.
Geo kind of looks interested at it and goes, "Ooh, what this?"
"Well, you see, this is what my friend called a revolver. It's got 6 rounds of these little metal things filled with gunpowder. You strike the back of it with this here hammer, and it fires it at a very high velocity, faster than a crossbow, faster than a heavy crossbow, and it penetrates skin all the way through, dealing massive amounts of damage. Very, very accurate. This one here has a rifled barrel, so it helps with the accuracy. And I'm a fairly good shot there, Moth. I'd like to see you try to avoid my bullets. My bullets travel faster than you can fly.
Gio
Mhm.
kind of pawns Momo and is like, your friend make one shoot axes?
And he chuckles. Oh, you'd want a ballista, but that'd be a little bit too big. When it fires axes. I mean, a cannon might be possible. I mean, they have them on boats. But I don't know about one that would be handheld. You'd be better off just swinging your axe. That would be a little bit too heavy. A little bit too cumbersome to move around. So, but, yeah, go ahead, Moth. Make my day.
And more shrug and just kind of look at him and say, the wings are just for show. They've been clipped for years.
Ah, I see. Well, I'll put old Bessie away and we'll have a fine night. How about it?
Maybe. No promises, sir.
Well, I appreciate it. The sentiment's the same.
Question.
Yes.
It's not okay. What would you use for like guns, like gunsmithing? Like which stat?
It's gonna be a semi-combination of Arcana and what would you call it? I guess it would be primarily Arcana.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Bartender.
Yes,
I
what can
see
I-
that real quick?
Hold up, and he flips it open and dumps the 6 bullets out and flips it back open. Here we go. This gun in its size is bigger than S'mores. From handle to barrel to tip of barrel is bigger than S'mores.
Am I just a measurement in this world?
I mean, you're a foot tall. You're a foot from head to toe. So yes, you are officially a measurement.
We don't have feet in this world. We have s'more size things.
How many s'mores is it? 1. Oh yeah, he was 6 s'mores tall.
You just pick her up and use her as like a ruler.
All right, but yes. So he flips out the bullets, closes back the cylinder, turns it around, and hands it to Kento.
Take a good look at it. I'm like, is there a way for me? Okay, Johnny, is there a way for me to do a history or an investigation check on this thing?
Yeah, you can run a history check on it.
Right. $11.
Okay, so you would basic history. You would you'd know the. Ooh, sorry. So you'd know the basic history that in order to create such weapons, you would need to find one as an artificer. You would know that the metal, in order to make them, has to be mined by the dwarves. And that a lot of the resources for them have to come from deep, well within the mines. And that they are very few and far between.
So guns are not that common then, right?
Not at least in this section of our world. On I'll say even with the 11 being from this area, you would know that on this particular continent, they are not well known, that they are far and few between. But on some of the other continents, they are very plentiful.
Okay, I hand the I hand the revolver back to the bartender,
Ah, thank you.
and I thank him.
And he flips open the cylinder and quickly he grabs out a another moon clip and shoves it in, pulling back and flipping the cylinder closed and putting the revolver in its holster. So, anything else I can get you guys? You guys need a room? Or rooms, I guess?
Yeah, a room would be nice.
Me would like to sleep.
Of course, of course. Like I said, food and drink and, well, I guess room and board is also, on the house. You guys did me a service. And this is my repayment to you. Now, you'll get one free night, or you'll get your dinner and your breakfast on the house, and obviously your drinks, as long as it's within reason. But I'll give you the night, the room and board, or the room, the food, and the drinks within reason, for free for the night. So, enjoy.
Thank you, good sir.
Of course. All right. Go ahead.
Couch is gonna ask him. So you know any jobs? Heard any rumors, interesting rumors recently?
Well, let me see. Trying to think. Well, we had a gentleman come in here earlier that was talking about the shadow demons that you guys fought. I happen to know 3 of the victims from that other town that they went to, or that the army went to. I know the big one was is your brother. At least from what we gathered from your conversation. Sorry for eavesdropping. But
No worries.
they better be careful. That town they're going to, they don't take too kindly to the military coming into their town. They like to keep to themselves. And when the military comes poking their heads around there, they aren't too kind to them. I'm sure the army can handle themselves, but I just wish them good luck.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh, it's not him I'm worried about. It's the civilians that try to go against him.
Yeah, I imagine there might be problems. He can be a bit hot-headed sometimes.
Across the world, as you say that, he sits there and he's like, and he's scratching his head, and Eliza goes, "You okay?" I could swear someone was talking about me. The hell are you talking about? My head just started itching, and I don't know why. It only happens when someone's talking ill about me.
You get an intuition?
Yeah. So, well, sure ain't anything else. I'm trying to think what else. Rumors. Well, if you want to get a jump on the help in trying to figure out things, I talked to Vivian. We we keep in contact as best we can through the portals, and she informed me of an area just to the
talk
s-
to
just to the south of Westray.
Geo is always very interested. Like you can talk through portal.
Yes, I can. We
You can you ask her if me friends there? She should know them.
oh, of course.
Tell her Geo.
I will. I will bring it up the next time I talk to her. It's not something I can activate. It's something she activates on her end. I'm a bit too old, you see. She was my trophy wife, and I mean, shit, she's 30 years younger than I am. Wait, no, 35 years younger than I am. So she definitely my trophy wife. But yes, I will talk to her the next time she the next time she opens a portal for us to communicate. I'll ask her about your friends. And but yes, about this area. It's due south of here, about a day's walk, and it's a fairly large cemetery. Some have said that it could be where the king and queen were buried. But again, that is just talk. I would start there if you're going to investigate anything. That would be my that'd be my recommendation.
Has the army checked that place out yet?
No, they aren't too aware of that area. It's well, you see, from the air using the army's airships, you wouldn't see it. It's covered. It's in a well-known forest, a very dark oak forest with tons of tree cover. You're not gonna see anything from the sky. You have to be on the path. You'll see it when you arrive. Yeah, the trees kind of overtake a lot of the area. There's vines everywhere. You'll see them around the grave sites. But when you get to a central building, it opens down into the catacombs. Don't mind the lack of bodies down there. They were gone for reasons. But yes, it opens up into the catacombs. And down in below that, below the catacombs was a very large door that was placed there many millennia ago. And the king and queen were supposed to be sealed behind it. But again, those are just rumors. I can't tell you for sure whether or not they were. Could have just been a decorative door. But that is what I know.
Very informative. Perhaps worthwhile investigation to determine the source of these mysterious problems we're having these days.
If you guys find anything out, obviously, I like rumors. And I like keeping the people entertained. So if you find anything and are willing to share, I'll pay you for it.
Well, if you find anything, we'll let you know.
I appreciate it, and if you tell me to keep something hush-hush, I will. I just like the stories.
Just or does like that. So, would anyone else have heard, like in the party, heard this conversation?
Well, considering they were all drinking. Yes.
Except for Geo.
Except for Gia. Well, no, you were having berry juice.
Yeah, okay,
I wasn't
you be
drinking.
thinking that way.
Well, you were sitting at the bar, Inoki.
Inoki.
Noki.
Spoopy. I read Inoki in chat. Because I'm trying to keep up with chat, and I read Inoki at the same time.
Inoki.
At the same time, I searched Spoopy.
What?
Okay. Yes. Spoopy.
Uh-huh.
She's an NPC, okay?
Yes, Inoki the NPC.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
Yep. Real quick,
Yeah.
we are going to take a 2-minute break, and we will be right back. I just want to note the fact that it's Canadian intrigues me. Of course, it's Canadian.
Yeah, they committed war crime before, dude.
No. I was saying because they don't really allow guns. Of course, they're gonna have an axe throwing crossbow.
What do you mean we don't allow guns? We allow guns.
Do you allow guns?
Well, actually, what? Yes, we technically had. Well, we had pretty much the same gun laws as like U.S. for the most part. You just need a license.
Ah,
You can just
gotcha.
get any gun.
Gotcha.
And there was like some guns that you could get in Canada, but not in the U.S.
How do you think they go hunting, Johnny?
We go hunting with a bow, obviously.
Duh.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome back.
Yeah.
All right. Apologies, Spoopy. You were at the bar,
Mm-hmm.
so
I was. You are correct.
so you would have heard the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ophelia was at the bar.
Drinking apple juice.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Wasn't Gio also part of the conversation?
I think
or-
I was at the bar.
Well, yes, you were trying to shove Spoopy into a mason jar.
And failed.
And I would say Gio would be there as well. So, are you guys turning in? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, Gio will go to bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Mhm,
girls.
mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Can I stay at the bar to talk to the bartender?
Yeah, of course.
Hmm.
Ophelia, Spoopy, you guys?
I'm gonna continue drinking my appy juice for a moment.
Okay.
Making sure S'mores doesn't do anything bad.
Okay.
I am going to try to grab the bartender's attention to ask him a few questions.
Ah, yes, little one. Welcome out from outside
What?
the jar.
Thank you. What all do you know about our government by chance?
Our government. Oh.
Government. What the hell?
Or whatever you guys call the people in charge. Or the army.
Well,
What would that be called?
the governing body is obviously the government. They are the high people. They are run by a king and queen, not related to the king and queen of the evils. Under them is the military, run by, what's his name again? What was his name? Yes, General Zirian. He runs the army.
What can you tell me about the general?
Well, he's a dark elf. Very, very evil. Well, one of his favorite stories that he tells people is that he lit a child on fire using campfire. He walked into a town, used the cantrip campfire, and lit that child up in flames, and then continued walking. That was even before he joined the military.
Have you ever interacted with him?
I have. Good guy. Smooth talker. Big ladies man.
That he is, I would presume.
What else you got?
Do you have any more information on him at all?
Well, he's, well, let's see. He hangs out in the capital on the other continent. Quite a lot there. He might actually be here because of all the activity going on here, because I'm not sure if the evil has spread to those other continents yet.
Has he been here recently?
No, he hasn't stopped in. Not that I'm aware of.
Are you the only bartender? Or are there others?
I am. I kind of have a monopoly on the bar and inn tavern combination thing going on in the town. I mean, the town's very small. We don't have many peoples. So I'm familiar with everyone in town.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Glad I could help.
Do you know any way of being able to heal wounds that have been around for a while by chance?
Well, what kind of wounds you got? Because I might be able to do a little bit of something. Like I said, I was a necromancer by trade, but I was technically a cleric. I was the
Can
dark...
I have s'mores muffed into her wings?
So they were clipped, huh? Give me just a minute. I'll see if I can whip something up. Are you okay with a cream?
Whatever works.
All right, give me a couple of minutes. I'll see what I can gather from down below. And he walks back from behind the bar and walks to a set of... He like opens up a cupboard, and you notice in the cupboard, it's like a double door cupboard. You notice there's a set of stairs that lead down into a cellar. And
That's interesting.
He opens it up, kind of looks around and goes, "Sheesh, don't mind me." And he kind of lowers himself. He kind of like does the limbo to walk down onto the set of stairs. And he lowers himself down, and he's down there for a few minutes. The doors of the cupboard are shut. And roughly about 10 minutes later, he comes back up, looks around, makes sure nobody's noticing him comes out, closes the doors, comes up. Well, I think I got something.
How much would it be?
Wow. Again, I don't know if this is actually going to...
It can't do any more damage.
Oh, that's true. How about we do 3 gold? I think that's fair. Again, like I said...
That sounds like a deal.
Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna work or not, and if you need me to put it on, I can make it a little easier for you. I know your wingtips are sensitive.
I'll be fine putting it on myself, sir, but thank you.
And he slides the jar, and this jar is 6 inches tall.
Oh, God damn it.
And he goes,
Okay.
"Oh, son of a bitch. Ah,
Ophelia glances over and goes, "Would you like me to hold that for you?"
Yes, please.
Do
Ophelia
you,
picks it up. And-
S'mores, do you need me to remove the gold for you?
Yes.
Okay. Continue, you ladies.
Ophelia picks it up and before putting it in her pocket, she asks S'mores, "Do you want me to open it so you could put some on now?"
I'll wait until later. Don't
Okay.
say anything to the party members about this, all, please.
She nods and tucks it away in her coat pocket for S'mores.
Okay. Cool. Well, hopefully that helps. And he kind of, and he goes, "Well, anything else you need, young lady?"
No, that is all. Thank you.
Of course. If you ever need more, please come back.
It's appreciated.
And he slides down the bar. Well, tall one. What's your name, by the way?
Ophelia.
Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ophelia.
The pleasure is all mine.
Well, so, what can I help you with?
Oh, nothing really. I was wondering if you had any information on the tall fellow that came out of the church earlier, if you'd seen him around.
Oh. Him.
Kind of tall, lanky, very thin.
Wear skinny jeans with a belt.
Professor Vincent. Well, obviously there's history there. And obviously it's not too kind. I can tell you what I do know. If you want to talk about one of the most evil of gentlemen, some have called him, well, he's a madman, to say the least. His scientific experiments, and he's like, and he kind of glances over the bar, down your legs, and looks you up and down, Ophelia. Looking at you. He's like, I mean no disrespect when I say this, but most of his experiments, well, I'll be honest, they don't. Well, let me start with this. They don't look as good as you do. I can tell right away. I've dealt with his experiments. They were evil. Evil things. He's been creating experiments like that for the last, oh God, how many years? What is it now, 700 years? Yes, it must be. For the last 700 years. But I could say he achieved, again, I mean no disrespect with against you, ma'am, but he achieved something great with you. You are by far the most beautiful experiment to come out of his lab.
Why, thank you. I know how evil he is. I was just wondering if you knew of how long he was planning to stay within this area, or if
Oh,
he's taken up residence here.
oh no.
I'd like to keep my party away from him.
He's gone. He's gone back home. Alcyon, the fairy that was with him, she, on the other hand, well, she's been instructed to stay around. I don't know where she is, but I do know that she's been instructed to stay around.
Interesting.
That's an interesting fairy you have there. But yes, no, he returned to the prison. Or no, the asylum. I'm sorry. And if, again, I am so sorry that you've had the displeasure of dealing with him. My heart goes
Most
out
of
to
my
you.
life.
What'd you
He
say?
created me. I said, yeah, most of my life.
That is completely reasonable and understandable, and again, I'm so sorry. Yes.
Oh, please don't be sorry. He will be one day. She takes a sip of her apple juice with a slight chuckle.
Kilman, are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
Yes, why?
Okay, just checking. Because your mic was picking up whatever you were doing.
I was just adjusting on my chair,
Oh, okay. But
stretching. It's getting late.
But yes, if there is anything you need, madam, please let me know. Now, I have to ask. And he kind of leans in. He goes, "Do you have it?" And you can tell that he knows.
What do you mean by it?
Do you
He
have
leans in.
that side of you?
She slowly nods.
Understandable, and I say no more on the matter. Is there anything else that you wish to know, madam?
No, that is all, thank you. She reaches into her pocket and places a gold coin on the counter for him.
And he goes, No. Keep your money. Use it to buy something to get rid of him. And end his reign of creation. Please.
She nods and smiles a bit while saying, "We will also find a way to help your wife come back home to you."
Yeah. I appreciate it. I honestly do. Now go ahead,
She
S'mores.
slowly.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to
slowly
ask.
she'll slowly rise from the bar and walk upstairs to the room.
Okay.
Can I stop you, Ophelia, to ask you a question?
Sure.
I would have S'mores look up at her and ask her, "Do you recall how old you are, out of curiosity? Not to eavesdrop in your conversation. I just heard about the experiments and things, and I'm curious. I thought you were a child, to be honest."
Let me see. I am 25 years old.
Okay. Good to know.
Is that all you'd like to know?
I'm not going to push matters. You did not push matters for me. If you want to talk about it, we can. There's nothing you need to explain to me or talk about unless you want to. I will be there for you. Sounds like we went through similar situations in a way, but very different ones at the same time.
You can ask me anything, anytime.
Appreciate it. Same goes for you.
She'll slowly nod and continue up the stairs.
Okay. S'mores, what are you doing?
I'll head upstairs.
Okay. And the guys have already retired. And Spoopy, you already headed up, right?
No.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't say anything.
I thought you did. My bad.
No.
Apologies.
I
Wow.
didn't say anything. I was just here with Nugs.
She was just petting
oh
them.
no!
I was just here with Nugs the whole
Nugs,
entire time.
no.
Just like in the corner, just, laying
Playing with
down
him.
in my fox form and just playing with him, keeping him company.
Wow. Well, hello there, little Foxamon. How are you?
I look up and turn into my human form and sit down at the bar.
Do you have clothes?
Yes, I do.
That's good.
Yes, I do.
I just remember from session 0 what happened.
I mean, do you need that model?
Here, hold up. I can do this.
No.
Oh no.
No.
There,
No.
there,
No.
there.
A crudely drawn stick figure in enough paint.
No. I have lowered her. There.
Why am I lowered?
To give
Make
the
it look like you have nothing on.
I have clothes on. Not sitting in this residence, but that's naked. Fine.
Well, what can I help you with?
I like a glass of water.
Oh, of course. And the little one?
I
Nugs
look
kinda
over at Nugs. Do you need anything?
Yeah, I'm good. Sleepy.
Okay. Can I trust you to go upstairs to the right room by yourself?
Maybe. I suppose. Okay, I'll go.
Ophelia left her door cracked a bit for him, so he may enter.
And he just plops off the bar stool and trots towards the stairs and then makes his way upstairs.
I pictured him trying to go up the stairs on all fours. You know how kids do.
Yes.
I just had a terrible idea for one day when we do stream if we all draw our own characters as VTubers.
Oh god.
Oh no. It will be
it
a
would be
stick figure. I hope you know.
with fox ears.
Oh god.
Yeah. And
It would be funny.
Oh my god. Nugs
I feel like
Nugs opens the door. Ophelia? Is this your room?
She slowly lifts up the covers. She goes, "Come here."
I'm coming! And he runs, and as he goes to jump, he hits his head on the side, or on the bed frame.
Oh.
She'll lean over the side of the bed and pick him up and put him in bed with her.
Thank you.
She'll also, slowly, lean forward, pulling a chair from the side of the bed closer so he can use it to get up and down.
Okay, good. Back downstairs, bartender hands Tsukiko the glass of water. Here you go, Mish.
Thank you.
So,
Take a sip of the drink.
you've got quite the interesting group of people that you're traveling with.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any concerns for the people I'm traveling with?
No. I'm just trying to make conversation and just stating my observations.
Okay.
Well, alrighty then. All right. Spoopy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, as you finish your water, you make your way upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, please, for me, long rest.
Mm-hmm.
It's at the top of your sheet, kind of middle right. It's a little button that says long rest.
And you kind of have to double click the long rest button.
Yeah.
Where's this?
It's at the top.
I'll take a picture.
Do you see it there?
No.
Top center.
Send a picture in the chat. It says long rest at the top. Above where it says your walking speed and inspiration.
I got it.
Okay.
All right. Everybody else good?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All good.
S'mores?
I think so.
Okay.
I sent a picture if you're not sure.
All right. So, the night goes by uneventful, and you awaken to the sun coming in one of the windows. Birds are chirping. The mosquito pigeons are flying. Thank you, Rikaichu.
Do you need the mosquito pigeon picture?
No, it's fine. The
That's stuck in my head.
the pidge
The
squeedo.
viewers might not know what you're talking about, though, DM.
Oh my goodness.
That is true.
Bunny, would you please?
They haven't heard about them yet.
Oh my goodness. Would you please send me the pigeon mosquito?
Of course.
Of course.
I feel like that should just be our mascot for our party.
Oh my goodness.
If S'more's gonna adopt one instead of eating them.
I mean,
You say
technically,
that.
they're the size of pigeons.
In real life, I'm allergic to mosquitoes,
So
so I cannot adopt them. In game, I can.
Yeah. And it's a pigeon.
I don't know. Maybe I can ride it, depending on how big they are.
It's
Hey,
the-
you've seen a creature. You can turn into Pidge Squeedo.
Oh my god, I can!
I hate it here.
You don't
It's
hate
your
it.
first creature.
Damn.
If you hated it here, you wouldn't be here.
This
I'm
is-
going to have to make you a special shirt, DM, that says I hate it here. and just all of us as children.
Oh,
And a pitch Squeedo in the center.
Of course.
And don't forget
I
about
hate
Nugs.
it here. Pitch
Alright.
Oh, of course Nugs will be there. It's going to be a hell of a heavy embroidery file, but
Alright. For anybody curious about what a Pidge Squeedo is. Boop. Pidge
best creation.
Squeedo.
Yay.
The
the
best
party
creation.
mascot.
The campaign's mascot. The darkness within, and then you click on it. Pitch Guido. Oh, interesting.
Oh boy. Alright. So it's the next morning. You guys get up. And as you arrive downstairs, you notice some of the city guards in the tavern.
Did something happen?
And you notice the bartender is nowhere to be found.
Oh. As Ophelia's coming down the stairs, she'll whack her head on the ceiling and ow,
I know.
and slowly duck down as she's coming down the stairs while holding her little head.
And I'm carrying Nugs in my arms while he's drooling.
And I'm free to run away.
Sleepy, 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 sleepy. Sleepy, 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 sleepy.
He sleeps?
Sleepy, 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 sleepy.
Apparently, I guess.
Gio's going to go up to the guards and ask them if they know anything about where the keeper is.
We were just actually about to come and wake you guys up, see if you guys knew anything. Who was the last one to see him last night?
And I turn around and look at him. That would be me, sir.
Did he seem off at all last night?
No.
Hmm.
He was just asking questions.
Yeah, well, nothing out of the ordinary. He's always asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you happen to see him or hear anything of his whereabouts, please let us know.
Has he done
Okay.
anything terrible?
Not that we're aware of, and we don't know that he's involved in anything.
Did he secretly kidnap the priest to make him make all the holy water he could ever need in his lifetime?
He is not you. Calm down.
And the guard looks over at his Sergeant, draw this one up on the suspicious persons list.
You see, that's what happens.
And the sergeant
Okay.
goes, "Yes, sir," and starts drawing a picture of s'mores.
Exactly what happens.
And what is your name,
That's
miss?
fine. 610.
610. Sits there for a moment. Alright. Continues drawing.
Does he spell it out, the numbers? Or does he actually write the number 610? I have to ask.
He writes the numbers. Well. Next thing you see, S'mores overhears the creaking of the cupboard doors open. Oh, what's everybody doing in my bar? Yeah, good morning,
Looking
guards.
for you, sir.
Oh,
Why are you in the cupboard?
I
I thought
was.
you went missing.
Oh, that was my bad. Oh,
The guards are looking for you.
oh, hi, guards. Yes, I was just, sleeping in the cupboard. Yes. And he's going.
August is gonna just whisper to the bartender. That doesn't sound very convincing.
I am well aware of that, but they don't know about that area. I can't really let them down there.
Is it? He's gonna like quietly ask the bartender. It's like, is it really that bad?
Well, if they knew, they'd shut me down.
It's obviously where he keeps the bodies he stole from the crypt
I
he
don't
was
know.
telling us about yesterday.
And the guard overhears that and goes, bodies? What bodies?
Haven't you heard of the song All the Bodies Hit the Floor, sir?
I am not familiar with this song.
Well, too
As-
bad
I
we
think
don't
she
have
should
a
get
bar.
inspiration back.
Yeah. Take inspiration for that one.
Thank you.
I just picture
God, thank you.
S'mores like, all the bodies in the floor.
What is this
Just whispering.
How
the
is
song.
it
blasphemous
hit the floor?
music
Is she
you are
gonna, like-
singing?
Is she gonna like fly down to the floor?
I'm sorry, DM. What did you say there? I couldn't hear you.
The guard goes, what is this blasphemous music? She is singing. Why is she screaming? Yes, that's the floor. And why do we want all the bodies to hit it?
Well, where else are they supposed to go once they die? They just go bam on the floor.
Oh, well, I mean, you bring up a good point, but why are you screaming?
Because
You're
it
really.
just makes the music so much better.
Do you call that music? You're screaming.
It's screamo, sir. It's a new type of music. You're obviously too old to get it.
Oh,
And he goes, I'm 23.
That's nice. You better get ready for the nursing home, sir.
Ophelia's just gonna put her head in her hands. It's like, oh no, no.
The bartender goes, well, if he's considered old, then I'm considered dead. Well, I better go hit the floor. All right, I'm gonna go die now.
I'm just
What
gonna
can
carry
take away the
Nug
bar?
Or should
slowly
I
walk to the
say,
bar.
as you were singing, hit the floor. Floor. Well, that's one mystery solved as to where he was. But Mr. Bartender, we're gonna need access to that. I do not think so, Sonny. That is my private space, and you will not enter it.
You don't want to see all his nudie magazines he's hiding.
What the hell are
Barmaid
nudie
Inquirer.
magazines?
Do you not know anything for a town guard? Jesus! You
He was
claim to
hired
be
yesterday.
23 and you don't know anything?
And he goes, first off, what is a magazine? Secondly, what is a nudie magazine?
Were you raised in the church?
They might not have
considering-
magazines here.
Considering this is a setting of medieval
Medieval times.
magazines don't exist.
Exactly.
Okay, have you ever seen a nude portrait?
Well, yes.
Well, that's what he's hiding down there of his old ass wife. Do you really want to be
Don't
exposed
you
to
go
that?
talking about my wife, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna fucking kill you. God damn
I'm
it.
trying to
Where's
help
old
you
Bessie?
keep
God
that out
damn
of
it.
your space.
Ophelia's just gonna walk behind the bar and just be like, "Tish, please, Tish," to the bartender.
No.
Eldris is
I'm
gonna
trying to help
hold
you.
on, hold onto like the bartender's shoulder and just whisper and say, I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Oh, fine. I'll settle down. But yeah, stay out of my cupboard. That's my cupboard. You stay out of my cupboard. It's mine. And the guard kind of, fine. We'll stay out of your cupboard. As odd as that sentence is to say. And the guards kind of nod at each other and they depart depart. Oh! Goblin! I heard from Vivian. Your friends are doing fine. Kai, Artemisia, Azur, and who was the other one? Hero. They're all doing fine. They say hi.
What about Olga?
Olga? Oh, yes. Vivian is trying to help her come through the portal.
Gio pucks up real right at that.
It's gonna take a toll on both of us, but from what Vivian was telling me, Olga misses you very dearly and wants to reunite with you.
Me miss her too.
Oh, so cute.
And
The girl's just going, "Oh," in the corner.
I'm just saying all with nugs in my arms.
Well,
Totally
everyone's
nothing wrong with this.
distracted. Can I make a break for the door?
sure.
Yay! I'm going to go get mosquito pigeons.
Okay, as long as you don't attack anybody along the way.
That is just a cover up, but you don't know that.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But yes, we don't know when we'll be able to bring her through just because of the amount of energy it takes to bring a body back and forth across the portal or across the realms. But when the time comes, I will definitely let you know. I will
We
make sure.
appreciate it.
I will make sure that you two are reunited. The others?
Would it be
Appreciate it.
possible to use our energy?
Unfortunately not. Because none of you can hold the... Vivian has to open it on her side, and then it telepathically holds with my energy. Because we are soulmates, it's easier for us to hold that open. But because of the transportation of one being from the in-between realm to here, it's going to take a toll on us. So, I don't want to risk any of you for that. It's one reason
So
why...
there might be a body to hit the floor.
It's one reason why she can't come here. Because there's nobody on the other side that can open the portal with me. As often as we do. Why do you think I was down in the cupboard? I was talking to her and talking to Olga. Olga
You
is
didn't hear the guards walking?
Yeah, I was busy. Olga has a very commanding voice, just like Gio here. Oh, sorry for learning your name from your girl.
Me told you my name last night.
Well, I had one too many drinks when you guys went to bed. My bad.
Me understand.
So, yeah. Like I said, we will do our best and we will come up with a time of when we can bring her across. So, but with that, is there anything I can get you guys this morning? I take it you guys will be headed out soon.
Well, perhaps a word of advice. Maybe you should put up a sign outside to let people know the bar's closed before you go back in the cupboard next time.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. My bad. Yeah, you know, my old age. It's getting to me. So, what can I get you guys before you depart?
By any chance, you got any raspberry back there?
Raspberry what? Bavarian? Cream?
Yes.
You want raspberry
Bavarian.
Bavarian? Oh, hell yeah. I got
Yeah.
some of that. I just actually made that up yesterday. Give me just a minute. And he walks
Oh,
over.
sweet.
He walks over to the ice box and opens it up. All right, let me just see here. Where's it at? Where's that? Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. And he brings over a couple of mason jars of it, and he places them on the table and goes, "Here you go. That raspberry Bavarian. Anything else?
Ooh.
Anything else I can get you guys?"
I go
May I
ahead and
have-
just toss him a gold coin.
Oh, thank you. Most kindly.
May I have some dry toast, please?
Of course.
She sits down at the bar.
What kind of bread you want?
White if possible?
Of course. Yeah, give me just a minute. Anybody else want anything heated up? While I'm over
You
on the
have
stove.
Stew?
Do I have what?
Stew?
Yeah, I got some stew. Made it up this morning before I went down to talk to Vivian. Give me just a minute. And
Can I
what?
get a bowl as
Some
well?
too.
Yep, not a problem. And for the Kitsune?
She looks down at Nox. Do you want anything?
I would like some stew, please. Please, ma'am. May I have some more?
Stop that!
But I'm hungry.
I knew it.
But I'm
You-
hungry.
She looks at the bartender. 2 bowls of stew, please.
Of course. Yeah, that's not a problem. It'll be a minute on the toast. Give me just a minute on the. Let me grab those bowls. And he takes the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bowls and lays them across his left arm, and grabs the ladle and pours all 5 soups at once, and walks over to the bar and spins each bowl in front of each of you guys. There you go. Right. Let me go get started on that white bread. Give me just a minute.
I'll shut Nox down right next to me and get a bowl and a spoon and give it to him. There you go.
He goes, I don't need a spoon, but thank you. Picks it up.
Might be a little
Okay.
high. Be careful.
And he's sitting there. And as he sets the bowl down, it's half empty. His you could see his face start to visibly turn red.
He is red.
He is red.
It's hot!
He turned redder.
Yes, he turned like a.
Ophelia's gonna pick him up by the tail and like dunk him in the sink water. You good?
I'm good. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I'm good. Thank
She's
you.
gonna set him down on the table and take like a couple napkins to dry him off.
I'm sorry.
Eat slowly.
Mm.
This is why I handed you the spoon.
I don't know how to use a spoon.
I will show you.
Fine.
Now
Again.
sit there and watch.
And he turns his head and he watches you. Like he is like staring you right in the eyes going, I'm watching.
I want the spoon.
And he stares at your hand that is holding the spoon very intently. Eyes are wide open.
I picture it like a cat when their eyes go really black and big.
Yes, that's exactly what he's doing.
Like he's on catnip or something.
Ah. And he sits there and watches. And a few minutes later, the bartender comes back. All right, well, here's a toast for you. Sorry it took me so long. Exactly. That's exactly how he's being. Here's that toast for you, Ophelia.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Glad I could take care of you guys this morning.
She happily eats her toast.
All right. And as breakfast finishes, what are you guys wanting to do?
Perhaps we should investigate that tomb he mentioned.
The crypt.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. So, as you guys go to leave town.
Quick.
Oh, go ahead.
One thing. Like when we're leaving, like, Colgis is like gonna ask, wants to ask the bartender something, like.
Okay. Yeah.
On his way out, like the last one, like he's gonna ask him, do you know of any like materials that can like you can focus energy into to produce, like, to get more energy out of it?
Well, your Kitsune friend has it around her neck. Moonstone is the most powerful stone for that. And honestly speaking, one of the mountains nearby was hit with a meteorite recently. And some of the dwarves have mined it. So if you come across a dwarven mining camp, you might be able to buy some moonstones off of them to assist with that.
Thank you.
Of course, of course.
And he's gonna give him a gold coin for like, how much would the food, like breakfast, cost?
Realistically speaking, I'm gonna say like 5 silver.
Okay, he's gonna just give him 10 silver for the food and the information.
Okay. All right. So as you guys go to depart town and make your way to the graveyard, which again is a 1 day's walk to the south. That is actually where we are going to call tonight's session. So, yeah.
Did I snag any kids or churchgoers in that time, or the pigeon mosquitoes?
I will say you slayed 3 pigeon mosquitoes.
Sounds
I
good.
just pictured them like skewered on her sewing needle like a kebab almost.
But the problem is they're her size. And
That's okay.
her needle is like
can,
4
like-
inches long.
Yes,
Right.
that's okay.
Sorry. Her sewing needle is 1/3 the size of s'mores.
She can still skewer them sideways so they fit on there, and then she holds it over her shoulder like a hobo bag. proudly carrying them. Like, look what I got us.
Might not feed you guys, but it will feed me for weeks.
Oh.
We're gonna have to buy her a backpack.
Oh my god, yes.
The backpack will be bigger than me. I'll have to
She'll
specially
get
make
a-
one.
We can give her a bag of holding
No.
just for that. Just
That
for
is
all the
way
pitch
too.
Sweetos.
You
oh,
don't
this
have.
bitch cute.
You don't have enough
Any
gold
bag
for
is
that.
a bag of holding on me.
How much is a bag of holding?
500 gold.
I think that'll be fine. We can do.
Yeah, we can get there.
Can I siphon some family funds for that?
No.
We can all use one bag of holding. It'll be fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Group effort.
Mm-hmm.
Our first mission. Bag of holding.
It has to be smaller sized.
All right.
It'll hold all of your sewing needles.
Yay.
Oh, all the ones that are all over my damn floor right now that I can't find.
Yes. When
I
you
think
find
you
it,
should get a
just put it in
magnet. Get a
Huh?
magnet and go across your floor. You'll find
I
them.
did. All I found was a pair of scissors on the floor, which is just as bad.
Mm. Damn.
We'll wear shoes just in case.
Nope.
No shoes.
No?
Just,
Okay.
No.
Chaos.
just chance it.
My
Yeah.
carpets down here are too nice to wear shoes on. I'll put a photo of the carpet in the Discord.
Oh my goodness. All
It-
right.
It fits
All
the
right.
room
All right.
perfectly.
All right. All right. Before we continue,
Yeah.
let me do raid out.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, thank you guys so much for joining us for session 2 of The Darkness Within. Our next session is actually going to be March 16th, same time, 7 p.m. We will probably start realistically at around 7:30 p.m. EST. Hope to see you guys there. Let's see. I want to give a big shout out to all of the players. Let me see. What is it? Players, I believe. There we go. There are all of their Twitch links down below, even if they don't stream. There are all their Twitch links. Yeah.
Thank you.
A big thank you to all of them for making this possible. A big shout out to Bunny Bearish, my girlfriend, for designing the models, designing the backgrounds, helping me out with all of the technical side of it, and a big shout out to all of the players for being a part of this campaign. I honestly really appreciate it. And I believe, let me see, who can we raid out to?
They must
Yeah,
be
good
willing
question.
to accept the bounty and the booty.
Well, there's Wisteria.
Smokey's streaming.
Smokey is streaming.
Yeah, he is streaming.
You mean Blushy?
Blushy, yes.
Yeah.
I would say my friend, but he's not streaming right now, sadly.
I gotcha. All right, let me.
Another person I know streaming and only has one viewer.
Oh.
Do you want me to send him to your way?
I mean, you can. Let me see.
I don't recommend him. He's kind of a
All right,
asshole, but
all right,
I
then
didn't say that.
Then never mind. We will go
Never
and
mind.
raid out.
I'm just trying to be a good friend. I try sometimes.
No, I gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna go right out to Smoky Dex. Thank you guys so much again for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for all of the love and support in the chat and keeping us entertained. Again, sorry if I'm not really sitting there paying attention to the chat. That's why I have Bunny to keep you guys filled in, and I appreciate Kilman filling in during as well. My primary focus during D&D sessions is to my 6 players, keeping them entertained and keeping the story rolling forward and keeping the chaos of these players somewhat under control. But yes, thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I will be doing Helldivers for the first time. If anybody else has Helldivers, you are more than welcome to join me for that. And tomorrow will also be the reveal of my St. Patty's Day model. So, hope to see you guys there.
Everyone has to stretch and drink water first.
Oh, yes. Stretch, hydrate, and posture check.
I already did that.
Stop sitting like a gremlin, Spoopy.
I already did that. What do you mean?
What's happening?
We're raiding out.
Oh.
Yes.
Don't just be mean to me. That's what's happening.
It was fun.
It was.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we already have one in here.
All right. And
I need to create more chaos.
less chaos.
More.
More.
Less.
Okay, perfect.
More.
More.
And on that,